Hello and welcome to Rams Revealed. I'm your host, JB Long. As you're probably aware, the Rams are finally at the facility, getting closer and closer to actual in-person practices. So I'm looking forward to hearing what it's been like this first week inside the Rams bubble as the Rams are ramping up towards padded practices and training camp 2020.
Hey, Coach, a lot has changed. What is it like to be back on the field?
It's just good to be back in any capacity. I think we can't wait to get back to practicing, but just to be able to do this and get back with our players, it's been great. A lot of belief in this group and a lot of confidence in what we can accomplish together.
Talk about the job Reggie Scott and the process, the procedures that these guys have put together for you guys to try to get to a season.
It's unbelievable. I think Reggie's one of the unsung heroes. Work that he's done behind the scenes to get really us ready to roll has been instrumental. And he's obviously an excellent head athletic trainer, but he's so much more than that.
You know, the biggest challenge, I think, is the education. You know, there's so many different spectrums of all of us and the different things that we're seeing out there with the media. And I think really intimately getting with each athlete and each staff member and each employee to make sure that they're comfortable, being able to give them that environment to ask those questions to see how they feel about it. So when you do onboard or they come back in the ecosystem, there's a comfort level there. You know, thinking outside the box in terms of how can we keep people spread apart, optimizing the building, the one-way trafficking, the touchless building. Got that brand new locker room. It's really nice. And then the other thing is really, you know, hygiene. We're going to be around each other a lot. I like the acronym MESH, right? Our mask, education, social distancing, and hygiene. Washing our hands, making sure that we're doing all the appropriate things there. It's going to be so critical. Also, you know, mitigating spread by making sure that we are constantly cleaning surfaces after each rehab, after each treatment. It's going to look different for us. And so there's going to be some really key components, even in the weight room.
Right now, during the acclimation period, I get here around 5:55, 6 o'clock. And you do the temperature scan, the check-in, get your Kinexon device. It is a unique time, but it was a little different being that you were in the facility without the team for a couple months, imagining what you would do once the team was here and how things would go. That being said, I think small groups has been a challenge with 15 guys, with that being the limit, not be able to see them all at the same time. So we've tried to flip some of the guys so we can get eyes on them. Yeah, we're gonna flip them.
Well, the quarterbacks are staying though.
Quarterbacks are staying, yeah. Johnny and those guys left with defense, right? Oh yeah, let's do that.
Well, schedules will be our best friend. I think the couple of things that we got to use is try to, you know, use the schedule to kind of spread out how many people we can have in the building at the one time. We're limited with space here, being a temporary facility, so we got to be real strategic in terms of our training room, weight room, and locker room, and everything else.
Spacing and cleaning protocols first and foremost for player safety. So make sure they have enough space to work out. Make sure that we can turn the weight room around and have it clean for them so they feel comfortable and safe. We don't want to make the weight room or the football field weird when it's time to lift weights. We want them to concentrate on lifting weights, not who's going to wipe down the bar between exercises or sets.
Got it.
Okay, 5 seconds, and you're going to tap that knee without bouncing up and down. And tap, control. When we got them back for the assessment, it was a pleasant surprise that guys were in good shape.
That's it.
The first rule of strength conditioning at any level is do no harm.
Good.
So we weren't going to come in and smash players and hurt them before they even put the pads on. That's not what our end game was, and thankfully this is the first organization I've seen that actually puts as much emphasis not only into performance but soft tissue regeneration and allowing players to work through tissue soreness and really in an effort to turn them around so their legs are fresh and sticky tomorrow when they're on the field. And after that, once you get that settled, it's the performance.
I want it now and I ain't never gonna back down. I want it now and I ain't never gonna back down. I want it now and I ain't never gonna back down. I want it now and I ain't never gonna back down.
And go! Press! First! Get going! First! Boom! Go! Get going! Run! Press! Go! Bang! That's it! Get out!
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5. Shoot them hips up and forward. Feet through the platform. Hey, there it is. Power. Last one. Lift, run, lift, run, lift, run. That regimen is familiar.
I want it now, I gotta rise up. I want it now, want it now and I ain't never gonna back down.
5 seconds left. And go.
I want it now and I ain't never gonna back down.
Go. That's a wrap. Trick or treat.